Okay, in this video we're going to factorize this trinomial. Now, if you're in the mode of factorizing trinomials and you look at this, then you might kind of have tunnel vision and you think, okay, well, I'm going to have two brackets, and then you kind of get stuck because there's a 2 here. And then you might think, okay, maybe I put a 2x here and x because that will work. But you should kind of consider, is there anything in the 3 terms that are actually common? And the answer is yes, there is, because there's a 2 and a 2 is hidden in that 10 and also in the 8. So I can actually take out a 2 and then be left with x squared plus 5x plus 4. And then this is a normal, well, I wouldn't say normal, but it is a normal trinomial, and this is factorizable. So we'll start off with this 2, and I'm going to factorize this into 2 brackets. And I kind of use my method of asking what numbers that if I multiply them, if I add those numbers, I get to 10. So, actually, not 8, it's the 4 and the 5, sorry. What numbers, if I multiply them, I get 4, and if I add them, I get 5. So I know 2 and 2 won't work, but 1 and 4 will work. And because it's a plus 4, I know it will have to be, well, the other option is minus 1 minus 4, but that will give me negative 5. So in this case, I put the x's in front like I usually do. And then I know the 1 and the 4 will work. And it will be both have to be positive, because if I multiply these two, I get 1x. And if I multiply those two, I get plus 4x. And if I add those, I get 5x, which is that 5x. And the 1 times the 4 gives the 4, and the x times the x gives the x squared. So when you have these kind of examples, don't quickly just rush into it, because finding, factorizing trinomials where the x squared coefficient isn't 1 is kind of, that requires some other math tricks. So usually see, just kind of before you start, see if there's something common that you can kind of reduce it into a simpler form before you start going further.